Okay, everyone, I came across this article and a similar article that's going on right now in India. So I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this whole situation of what's still going on with the dead fish all around the world. It's been happening since January.
Thousands of fish have turned up dead in the sea off the coast of a city in South China, but officials have quashed rumors the deaths are linked to radiation from Japan. China Report has more.
Thousands of fish died in the sea off Qingzhou City in Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. It prompted fears the fish had been affected by radiation from Japan following the country's nuclear explosions. But a spokesman with the city government said on Thursday that a lack of oxygen was to blame for the deaths, not radioactive contamination. Local fishery authorities on April 7th issued a notice advising citizens not to buy or eat dead fish found in the sea. Tests of the water and the fish showed that oxygen deficiency due to thriving algae in the sea were behind the deaths. The spokesman said water conditions were very suitable for algae growth, and the algae had absorbed much of the oxygen out of the water, causing the fish to die. He said the situation is improving. Meanwhile, Chinese officials say no obvious change has been found in the levels of radioactive material in the environment and food samples on the Chinese mainland. They say no protective measures need to be taken. And a sample survey also indicated no abnormality in drinking water. Earlier this week, radiation was detected on some vegetables grown in the open air in China, but officials said the levels were too low to be of concern.
Okay, now I got an article here about India about the same thing. Fish are dying there too. Now, this is not the only two places, of course, if you know. I've been following this since January. And here's an article in the Vapi Sea. Tens of thousands of dead fish surfaced on Vapi's sea coast on Wednesday morning, an incident that locals say is not the first. And this is from India Times, I believe. It's in India. Indian Express, the paper there. Villages Kolak and Adwada in Vapi went to the sea coast in the morning to prepare for their daily sojourns into the sea when they were shocked by floating pools of dead fish, a sight they claimed to have come across at least three times earlier. They immediately informed the Sarpanch of both villages as residents began gathering on the sea coast to look at the long line of dead fish being washed up ashore. Most immediately blamed chemical discharges from the industries nearby. Now, I'm going to give you my take on it, and I'm going to be linking you to both of these articles. First of all, my take is this. I don't believe this is coming from chemicals, because I think we've been dumping chemicals in the ocean for a long time now. I think it has to do somehow with undersea volcanism. The undersea volcanism is actually picking up, and that would explain all the massive quakes we're having. And all the added action and activity around the world, around the Ring of Fire. Now that's just my theory. If some sulfur or something is leaking into the ocean, that could also be killing the fish. I'm not an oceanographer, but that's just my idea. I no longer believe it's magnetism. It looks almost like these fish are dying from like the guy said, a lack of oxygen. And if volcanism is to blame, or the sea is getting too hot for these fish to live in, or the magma's moving closer to the surface or something, that would kill all these fish. So this is the article in India I'm going to be linking you guys to, and then I'm going to be linking you to the one that you just saw, the one in China. So I'll be linking you to both of these articles. So that's the latest, guys. I'll probably also be reporting this on Sunday's Blog TV, unless there's something else going on. Take it easy, folks. Bye.